See, I was amazed with the discussion. Very interesting discussion. So it's so nice, and so many people brought on different points. The Gemini angle, yogi, avayogi. I think it's a very beautiful thing. It's also a very revisal and learning for me, because different minds, we're looking at different angles. So see, when I see a chart, I only say from one particular angle. But when you have so many people thinking from different angles, it is like we can update our knowledge. It was wonderful. Many people made very good points. So even for understanding a chart, this is amazing to upgrade ourselves. I think one particular person, this lady I forgot, I liked her analysis from the Dasamsa. That was very beautiful. I think only one thing which you all not forgot to mention or see, everything was fantastic. Yes, it is very obvious. Saturn is in the 12th. It is a full moon, and Dasa Lord and Antar Dasa Lord in Sashtashtak. But one important thing you must understand, the Antar Dasa Lord is in the 12th in transit. The Antar Dasa Lord Saturn in Kochara is in the 12th from the Dasa Lord. So it is just not 12th from the Lagna Lord. In today, it is in the 12th from the moon. So you have to bring the focus down. The Antar Dasa Lord, yes, the Saturn is exalted with Venus in the 12th, 8th from the moon and 8th from the Dasa. More than that, because in case, let's say Saturn is in the 11th house, what would happen? Would the results be the same? In case in Makara, he had run Saturn, would it be the same? No, Saturn now it is in the 12th house. But you must also understand Saturn is in retrograde. So the results be something to do with 12th house activated in transit. It's just not plain Sadesati. The Sadesati is the Antar Dasa Lord in the 12th house. So I think the results will be something to do with moon. It's a full moon. Aspected by an exalted Mercury, and you can see the Gemini Raj Yoga's whole moon is very strong, being the Atmakarga Dasa. But the Antar Dasa Lord, it is just not 8 from the Lagna. The Antar Dasa Lord in transit, it goes to the 12th house. And I've not seen the chart in detail. I'm just looking at what I can see. So I do not know what is the Navamsa Varka, anything. But this is point I was just wondering, nobody noted down why the Antar Dasa Lord is where it is transiting. It is very important. So I think it is something a lot to do with the 12th house aspects in the natal chart and at the moment. So I think some problems related to 12th house related matters should be the most important thing what he's going through now.
Sir, the lady speaker who impressed you was, I think, Preeti ji, when she said there's a problem in the work area, not following rules.
Yeah, Navam sir, that's very beautiful. I was able to follow her, what she meant to us. Moon is in the 9th house, so it is Dharma. So it is something to Dharma, and Saturn, the Antardasa Lord, is in the 6th house. So she's connecting Dharma, because the Antardasa Lord in the 6th house, it is something going against Dharma.
Yes.
She was not able to explain why she got it, but she got it very intuitively, very correct. So that was very good. Moon is the 9th house. No, something. It's already the 9th lord in the D1 chart, and in the Dasam side, it becomes profession. So it is sitting in the house of Dharma, and the Antardasa lord goes to the 6th house. No, in the 6th house. So something related to what is it against Dharma. That was a very nice point. They're bringing into the in the Dasam side into the picture.
I want to also bring to your honorable notice about Ritesh ji mentioning a very crucial point here. Ritesh ji said that sibling and father are prominent and help the native. He connected the third lord exalted and the sun and Mercury together in the 11th house, and sun the Karaka for father. And also the 9th lord placement was well dignified. So he brought in the 3rd and the 11th. So that was a wonderful.
That is good. It is not, it is, see, if you can look at the 3rd lord Saturn is not just, it is exalted. You can see it from the Paka Lagna, it goes to the 11th, and the same planet is from the Paka Lagna, you can see the 11th and 12th very beautifully placed. That's a very good point. That is also a very good point.
Dinesh sir, आपने ये बात notice किया? I think you noticed it, right? That 11th and 3rd are prominent.
Yeah, very prominent, especially when you see from the Aruda Lagna point or from the Paka Lagna point, Libra and Kanya becomes very important.
Yeah, almost all of them brought it right. So special mention for Ritesh ji and Preeti ji for bringing it across, and Sudarshan ji for giving that emphatic initial start, where he did a thorough 360-degree analysis. And Rohini ji also brought in some good points. Satish ji brought in a very exotic panchang element into the chart discussion. Sanjeev ji brought
Actually, what somebody was telling me about uh, the Dagda Rasya, what is that? The
yeah,
Yogi, Avayogi. I
yeah.
think he was mentioning a different Yogi, Avayogi followed in Tamil Nadu. I think it's not the usual 93 degrees, 183 degrees. I think he didn't know what he was trying to say. Where he
No,
says,
yeah, he was mentioning about a yoga and
no,
the corresponding. So he has
I think
particular.
the yoga which he was saying was
Hmm.
every yoga. See, if we don't, every yoga has a yogi and avayogi.
Hmm.
Ah,
It has got nothing to do with the 183 and 93.
yeah,
Okay, I think he was mentioning he didn't know the rule. We are telling the usual. We'll calculate the 93 degrees and 183 degrees. But in a particular chart, there is a yoga. One particular will come as a yogi, and one will become yogi and avayogi, which is not the usual what we see.
Hmm.
That is a different calculation. He didn't know how the calculation was. That was a very good point. I think it says something valid out of it, and it was very, very nice.
Yeah, but then no, the point was, Guruji, the point was that when he mentioned that Libra is the Dagda Rashi and the Venus and Saturn in the Dagda
No, no. But
Rashi.
Dr. Rasi falling in a 6, 8, 12 houses or a Badaka sign is good only, no?
Yeah, so that was a
Uh,
cancellation, right?
it will a cancel. He will gain out of a negativity.
Okay. So that was Satish ji brought in the Panchang element, and Sanjeev ji again mentioned Dana Yoga. Venkat ji mentioned health or mental health. This is again a crucial point. Venkat ji brought in the health and mental health both from the current Dasha Antardasha, which is actually perfectly valid. And Rohini threw in something which we all tend to forget, and that is the Sadesati element, which was again beautifully explained by William sir and Dinesh sir. And Ritesh ji, I think we mentioned that your statement was perfectly valid. I mean, almost all of you did a wonderful job. And Chaitanya ji, I must say, hats off to you, Chaitanya ji. Though you didn't speak, your chat was actually on the dot. Chaitanya ji, I must give you a clap from my side for coming up with trouble from government. So I think
Fantastic.
we
It
all
was
have to
very good.
give
Yeah.
there's a clap feature in Zoom.
Yeah,
When
yeah. What is the point? What is the point? He brought out government. It make it more clearer when he said that what
he said
government.
in chat, he said the moon Saturn Dasha is bad, may get affected from government.
Yeah,
And
yeah. What is the analysis for the word
yeah,
government? How would you make out the word government?
yeah, when I asked him why, he said ninth and 10th connection from Moon Lagna,
Mm, mm, mm.
Jupiter Lagna, Paka Lagna, and Jupiter. Yes, Chaitanya ji, would you like to speak? Please go ahead, unmute and speak. Yes, you can unmute, Chaitanya ji. Please explain. The Guru is asking why you mentioned as government affliction.
Sir, I said that because Saturn in Visakha is Indra government, and Saturn in Navams also falls in Mars house in that way, and Saturn is also aspecting 10th house from Moon. In that area also Jupiter and Mars are there. That is the reason I said it is a problem from government.
Saturn and Vishaka is government.
Visakha is Indra
Okay,
related
ruling.
star,
Okay,
so
authority related. Okay, something related to position will be disturbed. Okay, that is nice. Very interesting.
Oh, and Preeti ji has added a comment. Government also because Moon is in Leo in D10.
Yeah, detail. Yes,
And
good.
Sun
Very
is
good.
Karaka for government. Yes, perfectly right. And
Yeah, very
Satish
good.
ji made an important statement that Saturn is debilitated in the D9. So it's again like a stack up point for affliction to marriage or something like that. Anything that we missed, Dinesh sir, William sir?
No, the marriage part. See, why they're saying marriage part? I do understand. It is 12th from the 7th house, but why are they not taking from the dasa? They are only saying it is 12th from the thing. We need to more worried about from the dasa where is the planet going into the Navamsa, right? You
Okay.
understand what I'm saying? See, the Antardasa Lord, they're saying it is marriage because it is falling in Aries. Aries is 12th from the 7th house. But we are more considering moon only, no? Why we are worried about the 7th house?
Hmm. Yeah, we'll wait for the teachers to finish speaking. Dinesh sir, is there anything else you'd like to add?
No, everything is covered, no? Everything is good.
Sharada,
Yes.
did we miss something in Gemini? Because we did not
है ना,
go.
दग्ध राशि का पॉइंट मिस हो गया था, वो सर ने बता ही दिया ना. दिस इज
Acha.
गुड.
Okay. William sir, did we miss anything from Gemini perspective? I'm sure we must have missed something which caught your attention.
For the general analysis of the chart, or what is happening now?
No, generally what is panning out or what the people might, I mean, the members here would have missed.
Oh, if I can, no, it was very nice, a very good attempt, no? When you looked at from the Paka Lagna or from the Aruda Lagna, or the aspects, like somebody was telling me, Jupiter is not aspecting any planet, but then from the Gemini aspect, it is aspecting all the dual signs. It's aspecting all the most powerful signs, no? It is aspecting the fifth, it is aspecting the 11th. So there's a very powerful connection. That was a very valid point they brought out. That was a very, very good point they brought out.
Yeah, but for some strange reason, Dinesh sir and William sir, nobody spoke about the Karakamsha Lagna. I mean, from Karakamsha Lagna perspective, nobody spoke.
But that, I think it becomes Vargotama.
Yeah.
So I think Karakamsa Lagna, either way, it is Pisces. You look at from the Pisces, I think Jupiter, Mars, the second house becomes very prominent. The second house is 10th from the Atma Karaka, and the Karakamsa Lagna is 10th house. So Sagittarius becomes a very powerful house. Extremely very powerful house. So what happens here? Saturn in the 8th from the Karakamsa Lagna and the 8th from the Atma Karaka. So Saturn can become very difficult period.